Nothing against fame, by the way. It's just which one do you want as an experience for your life? I wanted to be an artist. So every day I made decisions based on being an artist, not being famous or rich.
And that's that.
And the other kind of interesting caveat is I was offered $1 million signing bonus and I turned it down. I had read a book called Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business, and I learned that it was an advance and that you owed the advance back. I knew I was going to make a folk record at the height of grunge. I knew the odds of that working were incredibly slim. And so I basically bought my own right to make my own music, and I negotiated the biggest back end anybody had ever been given in royalties and mechanicals.
Same thing I did with Crush It.
Nice, I love it.
I didn't want, it's so funny.
Yeah, bet on yourself. And
100%.
so I grinded.
If you're good enough, bet on yourself.
Yeah. And I turned down reality TV shows and a lot of shortcut things, but there's no shortcut to being great. So I did 600, 700 shows a year, and I did it for years, and I grinded it out and ended up breaking through. But yes, I've always looked at myself entrepreneurially to answer your question in a really roundabout way.
It's great. It's really great. It's really, you know, it's funny. I'm sure these four and a lot of people watching are smiling because so much of what I've been talking about for the last 7, 8 years has so many of these themes.
Something I saw on your wall as coming in was about how many people will come to your funeral. I've actually made all my decisions in my life what I call my deathbed decisions. I pretend I'm on my deathbed, even when I was a young child, you know, 17, 18, and said, will this matter to me on my deathbed? Is this important?
Is this the best feeling for you as the person that decided, like, hey, these two people, like, do you, like, are you finding a lot of gratitude?
No,
like,
I
are you just, like, so pumped in the last 48 hours?
I knew the two of you. And it's rare to find people like this that care about living life deeply and meaningful, in a meaningful way, and when I hear her talk and hear you talk, I love it.
Yeah, it's one thing to have some philosophical things. It's another thing to have like the like these guys. I know, like, yeah, it's really cool. I'm really, really glad I got to meet you. Andy, let's do the first question.
Cool. Carolina asks, Jewel, why do you think so many people struggle to be happy?
Because happiness is a byproduct, not an actual destination. And so people have this misconception that they're going to find happiness like it's Europe, and then they're never going to move out. Happiness is a byproduct of certain behaviors, and you can set yourself up to win, and you can set yourself up to be happy. The sad thing is happiness is a learned skill, and a lot of our houses don't teach happiness. That was the situation I was in, and so I actually just started studying people that were happy, and I saw what the algorithm was. What do they do that's similar? And for me, I don't focus on happiness as much as harmony. I don't really believe in the word balance, because balance is a binary thing. It's like, it's a very, tedious, like, Harmony is saying, my life has many components. I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I am sexual, I'm spiritual, I'm a business person. All of those limbs have to have tone, and that brings about harmony, that brings about satisfaction. If we only have one limb that is very buff and the rest of us is atrophied, we have disharmony and we have dissatisfaction. But there's no human school, and so that's what I'm looking at starting. I want to be able to teach people emotional and mindfulness skills so that they can gain tone in every area.
From my standpoint, since Jewel took it up here, I will take it into one very narrow place that I've been really trying to spend a lot of time on, and that's perspective. It's so interesting to me why I deem myself happy, because I just am so grateful. Like things like the thing we got excited about of, the data behind being a human being is 400 trillion to 1. When you just start there and you realize, forget about the odds of like beating homelessness and like or being born in a communist country, like just actually becoming a human. Like I always make the joke of like your mom could have had another glass of wine and or your dad could have been late and because of a the odds are so insane. I'm just so grateful for what I have versus what I don't have. And I think people just have all these admirations and envy and all these hard wiring things. To me, it's perspective. Just like I just genuinely believe there's always somebody that has it worse. And the problem is that's where I default into mentally and have practiced to put myself there versus somebody's got it better.
And the importance of gratitude is I do a gratitude practice every night, and when you're grateful, you can't be angry, you can't be resentful. It literally just leaves no room for anything else.
I'm just grateful. So, all right, And.
Cool. Alan asks.
Alan.
Yes. Alan asks, how do you feel the future of music is going to be? How and where do you earn most of your money?
I'm actually very excited by the disrupt in the music space. It's deserved to be disrupted for really quite a long time, and it's deserved to fail. And I say that with all kindness.
You mean the people in the middle having disproportionate economics?
Yeah, if I could do a brief history of music, musicians spent a long time understanding who they were as and what they offered as